Alright guys, what's going on? In today's video, we are finally going to attempt to sound treat The Office. So let's get right into the video. Alright, so I purposely made the lighting and the audio as worst as I could get it on the intro clip. But basically, this is what it sounds like with my Rode NTG. This is the 2, and basically I record all my podcasts in here, and I also do a lot of videos for clients and stuff where I'm speaking and stuff for my website. So I wanted to try to, on a budget, acoustically treat this room with pretty much just a few materials and trying to use as little as possible because I'm currently building out the furniture in here, adding more furniture, getting more things to help the studio come together. And I didn't want to cover the wall with like expensive acoustic panels yet until I know exactly where I want all my furniture to be. I already know a few wall pieces that I'm like trying to change around here in the near future, so it just makes sense. But basically this is what it sounds like with the Rode NTG filming straight into the Tascam DR40X and hitting right around -12 dBs. So basically this is what it sounds like right now. So I'm gonna stand right here. I'm gonna leave the tripod and the light and everything in the exact same spot so that at the end of putting everything in, I can just test it standing, let's say right here in between the door and the charge station. So what's up guys, this is Jonathan with Lens Culture Photography. Please subscribe to the channel down below. That'll be our test setting. So let me show you guys what switching back over to the on-camera shotgun mic. Alright, so I'm gonna grab everything, bring it into the room, and then we'll kind of just go from there, okay? Alright, so the first thing I got was literally a bunch of foam. So honestly, people are gonna always say, foam is a thing, foam is a thing. Foam, get foam, put foam everywhere. Based off, I don't know really what I'm doing, but I just did a bunch of research. So basically, I learned that first things first is that you should probably get a minimum of 2-inch, honestly they say even 3-inch foam is better. This is 2-inch foam. I just didn't know if this acoustic solution is gonna be my permanent solution. So again guys, I didn't really wanna invest a whole bunch. And the price obviously goes up as more of these panels you get, more of these egg crate foam panels, and then also the thickness of it. The 1-inch foam is just very, very small. It's basically this crevice part right here. You guys can see that, just to that part. And what it means is that when you're talking with it, you know, if I start talking like this, you know, I'm basically trapping my audio into the foam, and it's being diffused through the foam. So that's the real big benefits from it. So basically, you want to arrange this in areas on your walls that make sense to diffuse your audio, diffuse your voice so that it's not bouncing off 17 different walls. This is just one key component. Let me show you guys another one though. Okay, so the second thing we have is the more acoustic foam, guys. But this one is bass trap. So if you see the thickness there, it's a lot thicker than the 2-inch foam panels because this will trap the deepest points in your voice, apparently, when I read online. But basically you take these and you put them into the corners because that's where they get the best performance, apparently. I've seen people on YouTube videos that did them like this, but all the articles I read saying putting them in the corners is where you can trap that deepest point first. Again, the problem with this room is that I'll have somebody on speakerphone talking to a client, and as soon as they say hello, it like bounces around and comes back in the phone, and then they hear it in their voice like the Grinch in his cave, like. And honestly, that's why we were sound treating the room today. So this is the second piece that we're using, and as you can see where I kind of placed them and how I placed them. So let's move on to the next thing. Okay, so the next thing we have is a moving blanket, and what the moving blanket helps, you could definitely buy an actual acoustic blanket. They make those, but basically what I'm going to do with these, the moving blanket, is cut up a few holes into the corner and hang it in front of where I'm specifically talking in that direction. So honestly, for me, I think that I'll be hanging it. Let me show you guys a little bit more. I'll be hanging it right here because I usually am in front of my computer when I'm talking. So it'll probably be literally right here. I'm literally gonna have it on 2 light stands that will be right here. So when I'm talking this direction, my voice just has another layer of diffusion. And that's pretty much the same thing. It's just like lighting, guys. A good light has multiple layers of diffusion, so does when you want to have good audio. You have things that diffusing your audio from bouncing and giving off reverb in the room. So I know some of this stuff because of video, but just like the actual what to use stuff, I all found online. Everything I'm talking about in the video today, guys, you can find in the description down below. I actually made a kit for it. The blanket though I got from Harbor Freight, it was really cheap. It was like $2, so yeah. One more item. Okay, so the last thing I'll be using is a rug. And this is actually obviously for looks, but also for diffusion because it's got a nice material. Ideally, tripod there. Ideally, you would want something a little bit thicker than this, more like a shag material. Obviously, the thicker the rug, the more space. Whenever you get your office or studio or podcast booth area, online it seems to be that the distance between the pad and the wall where it would reverb off of is what makes the best insulation for voice. So basically a thicker rub, thicker foam. If you do have an acoustic panel, apparently putting it off the wall just a little bit amount so when your voice is traveling through, it'll bounce off and then come back that same direction, and it has room to go through. I do plan on, once I have like my furniture more set in here, buying and making my own acoustic panels. They're very simple. I can link to a few videos I saw on YouTube down below, but definitely the rug will help with the voice bouncing off the floor. So yeah. And that's it, guys. This is pretty much what the room sounds like when I added everything in. So we added in the 2-inch acoustic panels, we added in the bass traps, we added in the carpet, and we also are utilizing hanging a moving blanket just underneath frame to absorb some more of that volume as well. So let's do the test sentence. What's up, guys? This is Jonathan with Lens Culture Photography. Please subscribe to the channel down below. What's up, guys? This is Jonathan from Lens Culture Photography. Please subscribe to my channel down below. I think that was it. I can't remember, but it sounds better to the ear. I'll just have to wait until I actually listen to the footage. I may need to add more, and like I said, I think that some of this is a more quick fix. As you add more furniture, stuff like a chair behind me or a table with things on it, it will soak up more volume, more reverb. That way you're not getting those bouncing and those reflections. You know, if you go to a studio, all the walls are completely acoustically treated to where there literally is no reverb. Obviously, we don't have the capital expenditure for that, and also maybe even the time, but this is definitely just a quick fix for now. And I hope that my podcasts sound better and videos sound better. But if you guys like the video, give it a like down below. I'm trying to post weekly like I've been saying I was going to do in 2020. So we're sticking to the goals. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.